All right, now we're going to go into the sleeve punch choke. I will say personally, this is one of my favorites. There's a lot of ways to set this up, but in some respects, it's like the nutcracker choke in that I want my elbow high and I want to punch my fist into that space between his windpipe and the muscles here. So I'm coming in at a 45-degree angle with my fist. Okay, sometimes I'll even go with the knuckles, but most of the time I'm going to do the fist. Now the way I do the grip is with our standard sleeve choke, I go in. Some people like to go shallow. I personally like to go deep, especially with this one. So I'm going to go 4 fingers in, close. I'm going to bring my fist up, and it's very important I open my elbow. So I'm not coming in from the side. My elbow comes up, and I'm going to punch at the same time. I'm going to roll my hand. So my grip is on the inside of my forearm. I'm not gripping on the outside. And I'm not bringing my hand underneath. We're just here and here. Now the same mechanics as the sleeve choke. When I do this, I'm going to open my knees and sink my weight into his hips. But then all my weight transfers into my arms and into the choke. Okay, so let's have you at a 45-degree angle right about here. Let's turn and come back just towards me a little bit. And a little bit more this way. So, anytime that I get inside both his arms, so I can do this any sort of sleeve type choke. By the way, this works really great because a lot of people, a lot of times, if they don't know jiu-jitsu, they'll wrap around your body, and this gives you this. Or maybe they do know jiu-jitsu and they're down here framing on the hips. Well, that means all of these chokes are available. To defend the chokes, he has to bring the arms back up, and that means that he's not at my hips, and I can start to do this. So if he's framing on my hips, this is usually when I'll go for this. But for now, we'll just keep the arms here. I want to get my arm deep, okay? And I want to hide my intentions with my head. This does 2 things. If I'm like this and you look over to the side, you can see what I'm doing. So by hiding this, this also means I can use my head. I push his head this way and up a little bit. One of the main defenses to sleeve chokes is simply he just tucks his chin. So by doing this here, now the nice thing is why I did this so much was sometimes if he does this, I can't get my hand all the way across from the sleeve choke, but I just need to open enough space to get my fist here. Okay, so without the grip, it's very important. My elbow is up and my fist is here. Then just like before, I'm going to roll my knuckles as I drive my weight forward. Okay, so I'm going to come here, push. As I go, you see how I lift my elbow. Then I come here, and I go. So I go. I don't go from this side. If you have to, you can pull the sleeve out to get a better angle. So I can move my arm this way if it helps me get the angle for the choke. So I come in, I dig. Sometimes I'll put my hand here and then lift the elbow for after. So we're right here. Now a lot of times, I'm actually choking with these bottom knuckles because I'll come in and I'll start grinding this way, and often they'll tap before I get the whole thing, okay? Now, if you're being a little bit more mean, I don't mean to go into detail on this, a lot of times, even if he keeps his chin tucked, I'll just start working my fist under the chin here. And notice one thing I do is, as I do this, I punch with my other arm to help punch him into the choke as well. Okay, so I don't want to do that too many more times. But that's our sleeve punch choke. I think once people start getting wise to always doing the sleeve choke, it's always there because I don't have to go as far across. I can just come in from the side. And again, if you have any sort of long sleeve shirt, this technique will work.